Hello to everyone, and we want to wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. Look, this is Lester Small's class of 1970 Martha Schofield High School, currently serving as president of the Martha Schofield Alumni Legacy Organization. And we're excited about uh, what lies ahead with the Martha Schofield Alumni Legacy Organization and the plans we have for 2025. And we certainly hope that we can get all of you involved. Certainly, next year is going to be the start of a new season that's going to require attention in many areas. Many people are going to need help, and many people are going to need guidance. So we're excited about putting Martha Schofield on the ground this year. For the last several years, we've been really branding the organization and really bringing everyone together as we set our mission forward. And last year, we finally became 501c3 nonprofit, gained that status. So we're looking forward now to really engage in the community and touching lives and enhancing um, everyone that we touch with training and enrichment as much as we possibly can. I truly believe that in the spirit of Martha Schofield, we are going to need many services, as I believe from a governmental standpoint, there are going to be many resources abated. There are going to be many benefits that may be changed. I hope it's not the case, but we might as well be realistic. There's been a big change of leadership, and certainly if it's one organization that should be primed for that is this organization, Martha Schofield, in the spirit of the hero and Martha Schofield, who really came in to help a people and support a people, enrich a people, and educate a people. And now, as we move forward, we certainly want to be prepared to fill in some gaps, to strengthen some areas where weak, to give understanding where there may be confusion. So we're excited about that. As I said earlier, the last several years we've had benefits and banquets. We were certainly branding the organization, bringing it into full form, and um, and acknowledging people who worked in the community in the spirit of Martha Schofield, from educators to community workers to businesses, that uh, their mission is to improve the community, to enhance lives. So we want to continue that mission. We want to continue to align with other organizations, because we're going to need to pull together, because I believe we're going to deal with some challenges next year. So in saying that, I want to announce that we are going to have both of our events. Not this year. We normally would have the banquet during December, but we are going to have both events on the second weekend in February, February the 7th and the 8th. And we're going to name that weekend the Martha Schofield Founders Day Weekend Celebration. And on Friday night, we will have the Founders Day program at 6 p.m., February the 7th, Friday night at 6 p.m. At Friendship Baptist Church in Aiken, South Carolina. Uh, Certainly, and that's where the Reverend Clinton T.C. Evans is pastor, and we thank him and the family, church family, for allowing us and being so generous to us each year to come in and really keeping in pace with what Martha Schofield did in the Friendship family many years ago. So we are thankful to once again to have the program at Friendship Baptist Church, and we are also excited and thankful that the Reverend, not the Reverend, but Dr. Frank Robertson, superintendent. I pronounce them both ways because most of the time Some say Roberson, some say Robinson, but we all know Dr. Robinson. He's certainly a lifetime servant, an advocate for education, a former superintendent, someone who has done great things in education. So we are certainly honored and appreciative of him consenting to come and be our keynote speaker. And on Saturday, we will have our annual banquet. And the banquet will be at the Leslie B. Price Senior and Youth Center in Aiken, which is at 841 Edgefield uh, Avenue. And our keynote speaker there will be our very own from the class of 1956, Reverend Dr. Minnie B. Ferguson, Washington. So we are looking forward to her presence. She'll be coming in from Virginia. And we had her with us many years ago when we had the revivals. And I'm going to probably play some of that in the page or in the group in the next coming weeks. But we are glad to have her to come also. So we're excited about our weekend. The banquet is going to be started at 3 o'clock on February the 8th at the Leslie B. Price Senior and Youth Center. And tickets, we'll be selling tickets for that. We'll be getting that information out to you. Just watch the announcements in the page and how you can acquire your tickets. So once again, on February the 7th, we will have the Founders Day program, awards program. I do want to mention that. The Founders Day Awards program. And Dr. Frank Robertson will be our keynote speaker, and we're excited about that. It will start at 6 p.m. at Friendship Baptist Church. And on that Saturday, we will have our banquet, annual banquet at 3 p.m. at the Leslie B. Price Senior and Youth Center. And our guest speaker will be the Reverend Dr. Minnie B. Ferguson, Washington. Class of 1956 right here at Schofield. She's a Ram. So we're looking forward to celebrating that weekend. We're excited about Dr. Robinson because there is a move to develop an organization for historical black high schools in South Carolina. So I'm excited and certainly want to invite those of Jefferson, those of A.L. Corbett, any others to join us on this weekend as Dr. Robinson come and speak with us. We want to make those connections. And so we're excited about that. So we want to remind you again, the Martha Schofield Founders Day annual weekend, celebration weekend, will be the weekend of February the 7th and 8th, 2025. The 7th will be that Friday night, 6 p.m., the Founders Day program, and the banquet will be that Saturday at 3 p.m. At the Leslie B. Price Center. So you'll be seeing posts on that. One thing we want to say, for the years we've been doing a lot of events and stuff and giving awards. It's important to give awards. I just think, I know that there are some understand that they feel like they shouldn't, they don't like to get awards, but, awards is simply a way of saying thank you. And certainly I think the Lord wants us to build each other up and show our appreciation to each other. So while we do understand that some feel they're not worthy of awards, I just believe, as a pastor, long-time pastor, that's part of extending God's grace and appreciation to each other. So we're looking forward to presenting awards to our alumni recipients and also to our legacy recipients. And let me tell you about those awards. Each year we present awards in 3 categories, and the alumni are to students, teachers, and employees who graduated and attended, taught, and worked at Martha Schofield at any time it was a high school. And we give a legacy awards to students who have attended Martha Schofield High School if the status had not been changed, and to students, teachers, and employees who attended, taught, or worked at Martha Schofield High School. A legacy, but we also give awards to legacy aged recipients that have shown that spirit of service in the community. So we are looking forward to that. Then we also give awards to uh, community, to individuals and organizations and businesses that have served and joined in our effort in the collective community to make a difference. And just to remind people, we appreciate your work, we appreciate your sacrifice, and certainly in the spirit of Martha Schofield, we want to acknowledge that. But this year, we are looking forward to engage in the community in with enrichment, training, and touching lives and enhancing lives by sharing what we have, sharing our knowledge, and filling voids where there are voids, strengthening areas where they are weak, and also just encouraging others to that they can do what they may don't have the confidence that they can do. So, and in fact, that's what Martha Schofield did when she came and um, the freed slaves were left out there. The Freedmen Bureau uh, gave sent out a mission of people to come and make a difference. And throughout South Carolina, throughout the South, there are heroines like Martha Schofield, where black high schools were started. They were started in the form of just schools, which they educated elementary. Martha Schofield had an elementary component as well. So we're looking forward to that. That's important. That is important. It is important that we continue to motivate and share and lift others up and engage others and make a difference in the community. Our slogan is working the legacy, enriching the community. Working the legacy and enriching the community. Starting in 2025, we will be touching the community with various life skills and enhancing training programs and support. We want to provide computer use training for senior citizens, which our first class starts in January at we partner with the city of Aiken at the Leslie B. Price Center that we'll be doing two courses on Tuesday and Thursdays for senior citizens, basic computer training. And this is so important because we don't want our seniors being left out. Technology can be a harrowing experience. I taught technology when it was being infused in the workplace, and even engineers and professionals who had excellent study patterns, excellent discipline. They were frustrated often with having to learn this, to meet this other learning curve. But with seniors, it's sort of harrowing that pretty much everything now uh, is resulting to computers. And, you know, if you've got a console, if you have a account, a bank account, or whatever you need, everyone is being encouraged to do it through technology. Even security. Seniors now living by themselves, uh, they need ample security, and they need to be able to take advantage of the latest technology, which is often tied to an app. So we are looking forward to starting that floor plan, that basic 100 remedial training for seniors and help them get comfortable. And in that training, we will um, help you set up your approach to computers and at least give you an understanding how to operate your basic desktop. So we look forward to that. And as we go forward, we will see the need and respond to that need accordingly. But the main thing, we want to lift up and enhance the lives of our seniors and remove the bewilderment of not understanding or trying to learn this technology to even carry about your everyday and monthly and lifetime operations. Um, we also look forward to, in the past, we supported various initiatives at Martha Schofield. We want to support the unbudgeted needs at Martha Schofield Middle School. I'm not sure what a lunch program is, but whatever unbudgeted needs, we want to support that. And I will be meeting with the principal. I'm going to certainly give her a call and see if I can't sit down and meet with her. And whatever else we can interface, I do plan to meet with the superintendent to let him know that we are an organization that want to engage. And while we are centered as a Martha Schofield thing, we're not. We support the whole school system. We're also looking to do, on a large scale, the oratorical contests. I personally, it's one of my pet peeves. I just believe that oratorical contests focus us on communication and communicating and illustrating and speaking to people, which is important in this in our world right now. It's important to advance our lives. It's important to have jobs. When you're going to seek employment, employers often will be mindful of your communication skills, and certainly that makes a big difference. But also, when you know how to speak well and speak clearly, you can gain a lot more confidence as a result of that and present yourself anywhere at any time. I know I'm not a good example of that right now because I'm winging it right now, but y'all bear with me. Uh, the other thing, we want to offer at least 4 monetary scholarships to students who are seeking higher academic and technical education. Academic and or technical education. We really want to encourage people to look at trades as a career. There are many voids. Really, there are times when an ice storm comes through, you can't find a plumber. You can't. More and more, we find people that the resources are not there. Even computer technicians now are hard to find. So we want to encourage trades in the community. Even at churches, it's hard to find church musicians because, and that's a trade. So we certainly want to see those areas, and we want to teach customer service uh, training, workplace employer training, how to interface with others, and just teach the basics that will certainly make your relationship with anyone better. And certainly there are many who we can't blame when we get substandard uh, uh, service because often people are not trained. So we need to create a culture of training to get people back involved. And we certainly want to call on professionals to share what you have. Um, and we want to create a dynamic of consciousness. We want to create a greater conversation in the community to to focus us on those things and to build to strengthen the appeal for others that might become interested in those things. The other thing we want to do is present seminars on social skills, job seeking, work ethics, and social and interpersonal skills. That's what I was just saying. And also, we continue to be an advocate for historic preservation. I think the historical preservation, the historic complex in Aiken is second to none, and I appreciate the energy and the effort that's being put in and the attention is given with Center for African American History, Arts, and Culture, which we're all proud of, the Banksia Museum, and all of the other events and venues and places that we have in Aiken. So we are looking forward to working with that because we happen to think that Martha Schofield is one of the most well-known um, historical figures that has done such a great work in this nation So we're looking forward to working with others to continue to move this legacy forward. I've had conversations in the past with others that sort of felt that, well, young people won't be interested in Martha Schofield. Well, we're not trying to get people interested in Martha Schofield. We're trying to use this vehicle to enhance their lives. Certainly now with the climate in our nation, history is a big part of our lives, and it's a big part of what we need to do. And if a person don't know the history, they're doomed to repeat it. So we need to be realistic about that. But now, with these events, we need your support. We need your support with our mission. If any of you want to be a part of committees for uh, such as the oratorical contest that we've talked to, we've started that committee. I'm excited about that. We started the scholarship committee. And if any of you want to be a part of any of this, please contact me or inbox me on Facebook, LA Smalls. Contact me at 803-270-3169. And also, we need your support. We certainly need your support because we really want to get the scholarship fund up. And everything that you donate to Masalo, and that's MSALO, that's the acronym for Martha Schofield Alumni Legacy Organization. Everything is tax deductible. And we have a console at effie.com that we are selling tickets for the banquet. There's a donation portal there where you can go right in and make donations. We also have certain items, memorabilia, that we are, are selling to help continue to build this mission. And in February, we want to give our first scholarships. And and also we want your input. Certainly, your input is important. You're a part of us, and whatever input you have. And I often hear, well, I didn't go to Schofield yet. You're part of this. If you want to be a part of it, you're a part of it. We welcome you. We welcome everyone to be a part of this mission, and let us continue to move forward. I'm excited about it, and I'm now that I have time to really push this forward. And God be my help. I'm going to push it so it'll grow, because I think it's aligned with a time and a season that we are going to need this kind of movement, this kind, and some people don't like that term, but this kind of initiative to continue to help in ways um, that are not being helped, and to fill voids, and to give strength to areas of weakness. And the biggest mission that we should have, the biggest goal, is to enrich people. When you strengthen people, when you educate people, when you build trades, when you give skills and give knowledge, confidence always grow. So we ask you right now, just continue to support us as we go forward, and we just look forward to um, doing great things in the community. Look, this is Pastor Lester Smalls, class of 1970, and we're looking forward to all of you joining us in February. God bless you. Be encouraged.